Well, thanks, Greg. I'm right here joined by Jason from Jireh Outreach over in Perryton, which kind of a different angle. We've been talking to a lot of our guests about how much they're donating and everything, but for you and Jireh Outreach, you guys are beneficiaries, right, of the High Plains Food Bank. Tell me a little bit more how that works.
Yeah, so we started Jireh about 20 years ago, and from day one we've been partners with High Plains Food Bank to supply the vast majority of the food that we're able to give away to the region. And so, as everybody knows, in June, Perryton was hit by a tornado and our building was devastated, a complete loss. We actually lost a volunteer in that storm as well. But as soon as phone lines worked again, I think High Plains was calling me saying, "What can we do?" And we started, I think, in July of them coming up and doing a disaster relief setup where they actually bring boxes to us so we can distribute. They come help us distribute, helped us keep going to help providing food to families in need throughout the whole crisis.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a great mission for sure. And so that's things, when we talk about your donations going to the High Plains Food Bank and everything, how it feeds people across the area. I mean, like I said, you guys are, that in action, because like I said, High Plains Food Bank, they're going to take the food, the money that they donate, and they're going to help benefit you guys and people there in the Perryton community. So can you talk a little more about, just about some of the people you help and why it's so important to have, like I said, these groups that really help out in these kind of situations?
So Perryton has a lot of families in need for sure, just like all across the Panhandle. But I think prior to the tornado this year, we had served about 4,000 families, about 10,000 individuals already, and that's January through May. So the population of Perryton is a little over 8,000 people. We typically serve 23,000 to 24,000 people a year. So without the support of High Plains Food Bank and the support of everybody giving to them where they can buy food that we can purchase cheaper than market value, we wouldn't be able to do that. So it's vitally important to communities like Perryton and the surrounding areas that the High Plains Food Bank exists and is able to help us out.
Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate the work that y'all do and wish you the best of luck, getting back on your feet and all the good things that y'all do for the community.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Of course, yeah. Greg, who have you got lined up right now?
All right, Sheldon, thank you so much. Susie Heinrich with the Downtown Athletic Club is with me. And Susie, this is the first year you guys have been involved in this, and I'm thinking it's only going to get better because you seem very enthusiastic about raising money for this food drive.
Yes, we were so excited. It's our first annual time to ever raise any food or money for the High Plains Food Bank, and we chose them because of the great job that they do, not only for our community, but for all the surrounding areas.
So with the donations you guys are bringing in, it serves, 1,300, almost 1,400 meals. That's super.
Right. Exactly, and we were so proud of our members and our staff for donating so generously 120 pounds and $100. So yeah, it can only get better from here.
All right, terrific. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the food drive. Okay, and with me right now is someone very close to my heart who I work with at News Channel 10, Canion Cavazos. She's our producer of the 5 and the 10 o'clock show, so she's the one that writes the words, and I try to execute them the best that I can.
But that's what I do, Greg. That is what I do.
All right, Canion, so you have a check presentation.
Check right here. Yeah, so behalf of the Rush family, we are presenting a check of $2,500. We want to help those families in need and highlight the importance of this food drive. So together we can fight, and this is the last day of the food drive, so I encourage people to dig into your pockets and fight for this cause.
All right, I told you she's good people. Thank you so much, Canion. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Sheldon, this has been a nice little segment here.
It really has.
Kind of a little of everything, different donation sizes, but
right.
It all goes to the same bucket.
Yes.
And that's for the food bank, and it's just been fantastic.
Absolutely, and we love hearing the stories, like I said, talking to Jason from Jireh Outreach, where that's not so much what they're donating, but how the High Plains Food Bank is helping benefit other communities, because, we're still barely 6 months removed from that tornado in Perryton, and there's,
right.
A lot of families that are definitely struggling from that, and so, the fact that the High Plains Food Bank is helping out Jireh Outreach, and so when people are making those donations, they know that's going to help people that are in need right now, and so it's really great to see those stories of how people can make immediate impacts here in their local communities.
All right, News Channel 10 continues in just a moment.